Hey everyone, what is going on? Alvis here. Welcome to another week of destruction. Here's this week's gaming news. So apparently Tomb Raider got released the same time as Fallout 4. Yeah, Tomb Raider kind of feels like the kid crying in the corner right now. Yeah, sales don't look that good on this Xbox exclusive. Who was in charge of marketing during this period? Okay, so in case you didn't know, Rise of the Tomb Raider has been released the same time as Fallout 4. Sales don't look that great. In fact, when we look at the top 5 games within that particular week, it goes like this. Number 1, you guessed it, Fallout 4. Number 2, not surprisingly, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Anyone who's familiar and did actually watch the Q3 investor reports from Activision, you guys knew this shit was going to be massive. Especially with the support from the YouTube community as well. We've got Vanos Gaming covering this shit. Everyone loves no, take that back. Not everyone loves the game. They love making content on it. Let's just say that. Surprisingly, at number 3 was FIFA 16. Yes, there is a sport game in the charts. That's not Rocket League. Don't worry, we got some Rocket League coming up soon. Number 4, unfortunately, is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, this is just a number, and I really feel like it's unfortunate because the previous Tomb Raider did very well. I think the timing is very bad. You know, Imgur has got memes everywhere about denying dates and time with, their girlfriends and their partners as well because they want to play Fallout 4. This shit is so big, and if you're like me, like the gaming news websites are just deep-throating it down my throat. I just chill out, guys. It's a good game, but oh my goodness, this shit is exploding. We've all heard the news about a predominant porn site, taking a massive traffic hit on the launch of this game. Oh, that's the thing that happened. Now, over in the Diablo 3 world, they've actually thrown a little bit of homage towards Fallout 4, mainly because one of the designers actually worked on Diablo 3 as well. Diablo 3 has released a brand new Easter egg with one of their items, paying massive homage towards Fallout 4, mainly because one of the designers who works on Fallout 4 did work on Diablo 3, and it's really cool to see that. Rocket League has a brand new map coming in December. It looks Mad Max-ish, but the cool thing about it is it's totally different to all the maps that are out there right now. If you play Rocket League like myself, veterans, what up? I recently became a veteran. It feels good. So, it looks like Rocket League has released a brand new map. This map is awesome for 2 reasons. The main reason is that it's different to every other map that exists in the game right now in terms of layout. This is different for Rocket League. If you play Rocket League like I do, then yeah, it's going to be something different to check out. But I think the cool part about it is that the layout, the cosmetic design of this, the geology of the map, it looks like Mad Max, very much so. And if you know me, then you know I'm a massive fan of the Mad Max games and the style and everything about that game as well. So it's very Mad Max. The crazy thing about this in Rocket League is my car is literally designed after a Mad Max car. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so Lost Ark at TGC and gstar. So regarding Lost Ark at gstar and TGC, this has got to be the biggest letdown of 2015. I've dedicated so much time into Lost Ark, covering the gaming news, everything new that comes out, to the point where I'm literally making gameplay discussion on trailers that came out a year ago. Nothing new came out other than the fact that, the Chinese publishers of Crossfire, Smilegate's biggest title, their cash cow, is going to bring Lost Ark into the Chinese market as well. That's great for the game. What you need to know about this is that when it comes to Western plans, they've said that they have no plans right now regarding the beta. This doesn't mean the launch. This doesn't mean any of that stuff. It just means they've got no plans right now. To be honest, guys, I've been covering this game a lot until Lost Ark show a little bit of give back to the community with their content. I'm not going to cover it anymore besides new news. I won't be doing gameplay discussion. I don't want to wait 2 years for the game to come out in beta, which I probably can't play because it won't be English. to then be localized. I don't want to step on this space anymore until these guys bring out some actual tangible stuff that we can grab onto. Now, in Heroes of the Storm, Cho'Gall has officially hit the game. My expectations was the character was going to be way harder than it actually is. Turns out that it's actually the opposite and very, very strong. Yeah, guys, it's really fun to play too. I'm just saying it. Out of all the games I've played, all the total of the one game I've played on him, he's really fun. He's actually really good. Now, my time spent so far on Cho'Gall is literally exactly, ultimately, on the maximum gameplay number of one game. Honestly, my expectations regarding Cho'Gall in Heroes of the Storm was going to be, two people controlling one character seems harder to me than one character controlling two players, if that makes sense. But you know what's crazy about this is that it's the exact opposite. Cho'Gall has got to be the easiest character in Heroes of the Storm to play. It literally divides the responsibility in two, a massive curveball from expectations on myself and how I've played in my minimal time that I have. Cho'Gall is way overpowered and lots of fun too. I can't wait to see what the counters are in the meta for this. Now, do you guys remember that game Torchlight? Remember that game? It's been on sale for $2 or something like that on Steam very often. I have played it before. It is a great game. It is a good action RPG. Guess what? This shit just hit mobile. It just hit tablets and iPhone devices. I'm not sure about Android as well, but yeah, this game has hit a tablet. How is this PC game that has a significant cult following during its time, similar to Diablo 3, like a small proportion of that, this shit's on, you play this shit on your iPhone. How does this happen? So as crazy as it is, Torchlight has hit mobile devices. I don't think that they pre-planned a mobile launch with this game. Graphically, it looks like it can be launched. It reminds me slightly of, say, Oceanhorn in terms of the graphics. This game doesn't feel like a tablet mobile game, and they're actually pulling it off, and it looks great. I almost feel weird that Diablo 3, let me start again. I feel weird that Activision didn't capitalize on Diablo 3 on the mobile device. And hear me out with this. It's a horrible idea to release Diablo 3 on a mobile device, unless it's its own individual game that's completely separate. You know what I mean? But I feel like Activision is the type of guys that are like, yeah, let's fucking double dip. Let's go mobile. Let's go everything. Let's go Tamagotchi. Everything that we can possibly sell this shit on. And I feel like the creative control from Blizzard Activision are like, guys, you're fucking crazy, eh? Like, you're going to get short-term profits out of it, but you're going to crush the franchise. Long-term, don't be stupid. It's interesting to see Torchlight has made it to the mobile devices. The next game from the Torchlight developers, I don't believe is going to be another Torchlight game. Not an action RPG. It's an adventure story game. I can't remember the name of it right now. I remember hearing about it briefly. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to hear about. Okay, so Overwatch this weekend is going to release the biggest beta launch that they've ever done. They're stress testing their servers. Stick around to find out if you are going to be invited or not. Now, do we actually have a chance to get into the Overwatch beta that's coming out this weekend? Number one, this is the first time I've never been invited to a Blizzard alpha since YouTubing. And I've not been invited to the beta yet, so I'm very surprised about it. It's been North American exclusive and also pretty high profile with a lot of the streamers as well. That's undeniable in that sense. Let's jump into this. Now, this is apparently the biggest beta wave launch up to date, and they're actually going to be doing massive server testing. What you need to know about it is that this particular beta wave is going to be temporary. It's going to last for 2 to 3 days. You will no longer have access to the beta after this. But we have got some awesome news as well. It's going to be North America, EU. So if you guys are from North America and EU, then you've got a really good chance of getting access to the beta. If you're not, then yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm not. I'm from Australia. But guess what? We got a little sneaky side note that said It's worth noting that Australians will be able to play in the beta as well if their accounts are flagged. Fucking Blizzard. If I don't get beta access to Overwatch, I'm going to come up to the headquarters naked, right, fully naked, and demand that you give me a you know what? That sounds like a punishment. How about this? I'm going to go up to the Blizzard headquarters naked. I'll put clothes on if you give me access to the beta. How does that sound? Anyway, guys, I'm talking shit. Yeah, no, it looks awesome. I hope that I get in, and I hope all of you guys get in as well. It's going to be coming this weekend. North America, EU, and a couple of Australians as well. Let's see how it turns out. Just a heads up for you guys, Week of Destruction is now going to be coming twice per week. So I'm very happy about that. Hope you guys are as well. Catch you next time, guys. See ya.